There it is, the worst first dance song at a wedding ever from Nirvana. When the history of the SiriusXM Lithium channel is written many years from now, I would like it to be known on the record that I did not specifically request that song to be the first ever song to play on my first ever show on this channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gene Baxter. My friends call me Bean, which means you can call me Bean because we're friends now. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time. It is so great to be here with you today, right now, on Lithium.
Man, I can't believe some of these songs are 20 years old. What? Some of these songs are 30? Well, time flies when the riffs still hit. Lithium, 90s, alternative, and grunge.
The mysterious and elusive band known as Radiohead, and we might just see them on tour in North America in 2026. At least that's the indication that guitarist Ed O'Brien is giving lately. He said they had such a good time playing those 20 dates throughout Europe in 2025 that they are looking forward to expanding the tour around the world, picking another continent for another year. They have not yet announced which one, so we are in the running, along with South America and Asia, and I guess Australia too, but we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. I'm so delighted to now be 15 minutes into my first show here on Lithium. The hook has not come out yet. I have not been pulled off the air. It feels really good. Once again, to introduce myself, I am Bean, and I grew up with a lot of this music and a lot of these artists that we love here on Lithium. In fact, I've got a funny story I'll tell you one day about Radiohead and why Tom York might not say hello to me if we were to run into each other on the street, but we'll save that for another day. We've got plenty of time.
Madison here. Who better than a woman like me to talk to you about the traveling festival of ladies?
Rediscover the pioneering artists and festival that helped shape 90s alternative. Lithium Mix CD, 90s Lilith Fair. Available now in the SiriusXM app. Just search Lithium Mix CD.
I propose that be the new state theme song for the great state of California. In case you're wondering, yes, there is already a song going all the way back to 1912. It is called I Love You, California. It's all about the redwood forests, the fields of yellow grain, the purple sunsets. It was written by F.B. Silverwood and A.F. Frankenstein. Frankensteins are writing songs now, too? None of those people who voted for that are alive today. I think it's time for an upgrade, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, frankly, have earned it. Who could complain about the lyrics in that song? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore soft porn. Come on, politicians in Sacramento, vote for that for the new state song, you cowards.
Yes, sir, lithium. No, sir, lithium. Absolutely, lithium.
Each male has an instinctive knowledge of the exact size of his antlers.
Have a good look at these.
Lithium.
Think again.
We used to mosh. Now we Google low-impact cardio. Lithium, 90s alternative and grunge, no stretching required.
Monday, back from the dead, I'm ready to go back for another one. Thinks I'm the enemy.
That is a deep-ish cut from STP here on Channel 34 Lithium. Day one for me, the new guy, Gene Bean Baxter. Great to be with you on this Sunday. Do you ever miss a party because you did not open the invitation, you missed the Facebook post or the memo at the office, and then you find out about it the next day and it sounds like it was awesome? That is how I feel about reading about All Mixed Up. which is a new Saturday night party show that just debuted last night right here. It is 2 hours of mixed music, remixes, mashups, all the fun stuff. Last night's host was DJ Lobster Dust, which may or may not be his real name, but every Saturday night there's a new world-class DJ to entertain. From 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, I will not make the mistake and miss again next weekend, and you shouldn't either. And by the way, I would be very impressed if any of those DJ guys could put a beat to this song from Marcy Playground.
Hanging round downtown by myself.
Lithium on SiriusXM.
Gonna play a song next for my little friend Chip, listening right now in Long Beach, California. And you can get in touch with me, Bean, at SiriusXM.com if you'd like to hear something, or you have a comment, or you want to torch me on my first day. I can handle it. Anyway, Chip is a biscuit head. She lives and breathes Limp Bizkit, yes, in 2026. And you would do well to get that smirk off your face because you can't believe how popular Limp Bizkit is in 2026. They played stadiums all over South America last year, played at the Reading and Leeds festivals in the UK. This year they've got huge festivals coming up, including the legendary Rock am Ring festivals in Germany and the Download in the UK. Believe me, you think he's forgotten? Fred Durst is laughing all the way to the bank.
Lithium, 90s alternative and grunge. You used to blast it from your 6-disc changer. Now it's available at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, or whatever your kids roll their eyes at.
Noon to 6 Eastern Time. That's where you'll find me going forward here on Channel 34 Lithium. My name is Bean, and I read in the press release last week that I've got stories. All right, here's one for you. A long, long time ago, 1996, I'm doing the morning show on a radio station in Los Angeles called KROQ. Yeah, it was kind of a big deal. My partner Kevin Ryder and I are interviewing on this particular morning the band The Cardigans out of Sweden. It's early in the morning. Most musicians don't love it. They hated it. Nina Persson, who did most of the talking for the group, their lead singer, answered most of the questions, but as quickly as possible, with as few words as possible. And Kevin and I burned through everything we could possibly want to ask the Cardigans in about 3 minutes. So I am really scraping the bottom of the barrel for conversation topics. I started asking them questions about Norway, even though they're from Sweden. Nina's rolling her eyes, and I swear to you this is true. Their drummer, his name was Bengt, fell asleep during the interview, put his head down on the desk, and Z'd out. It was not great radio, but that is how I remember this band, The Cardigans.
Dear, I fear we're facing a problem, but
Hey, it's Madison.
Hi, I'm Grant. I'm Hardy.
And I'm Kat. Please leave a message at the beep.
Love what you're playing, Grant. I find you especially hilarious. If you ever want to share some playlists, I'd love that, because I need some.
You guys are awesome for listing my days. Keep up the good work.
Well, I'll be dipped in. This thing's real. I thought this was all made up. Grant, don't be a dick about this. Put me on the radio.
In the 90s, black boxes gave us the stuff we weren't supposed to see.
What you've just done is illegal.
Lithium, unscrambling the sounds of alternative and grunge.
Here we are spending the Lord's Day together on SiriusXM. My name is Bean on Lithium. Not of the pharmaceutical kind, not yet, although I am looking forward to that at some point in my life. I hear it's great. Going to spin a deep cut from Foo Fighters coming up in a few minutes, probably one you have not heard since the last time you listened to the Color and the Shape album. It's the opening track. Dave Grohl doing interviews again ahead of their new album next month, Your Favorite Toy. I strongly urge you to check out his sit-down with the Guardian newspaper in England. where he announced, quote, "I've been in therapy 6 days a week for 70 weeks. I did the math the other day. That's over 430 sessions." End quote. Dave Grohl with a lot to process in his personal life and with the band over the past few years. Anyway, that Deepy Deep song's after Blind Melon.
Not off the radar, just off the beaten path. Lithium deep cut.
You know, in all of the time that we've shared.
Lithium on SiriusXM.
Nearing the end of my second hour here on Lithium. Thank you for being a part of my inaugural show. My name is Bean, and this is The Good Stuff, alternative rock and grunge from the 90s. What a fun decade. As a SiriusXM subscriber, since literally the day the satellite went up in space, I also get the emails. It's a mailing list that tells you what's going on across the channels. And I couldn't help but notice a theme lately. Enter for your chance to win a trip to see Metallica at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Scroll down. See AC/DC in the Power Up Tour in San Antonio. All right, what's next? Win a trip to see Josh Groban and Jennifer Hudson at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Why are you trying so hard to get me to leave my house? I don't want to go anywhere. I'm at home. Leave me alone.
Lithium. 90s alternative and grunge.
This is Lithium on SiriusXM, where the beer is cold and the chili peppers are red hot. I accept your score, and that was uncalled for. Let me tell you about Flea and what he's been up to, though. This is a huge weekend for him. He's 63 years old. He has just unleashed his first ever solo album into the world, and it's a jazz record. It's not going to appeal to all Red Hot Chili Peppers fans, but I love it. It turns out Flea's first love was the trumpet. He got a little sidetracked being one of the world's best bass players, but he always kept the love of the trumpet in mind, and in recent years has started to pick it up and play around with it a little bit. He found it was a great way to unwind while on the road playing Chili Pepper shows. And at some point, he started thinking, it's time to make that jazz record I've always wanted to make, and now he has done it. Check it out. It's called Honora. Now let's get some Goo Goo Dolls up in here on Lithium.
This is Butch Vig from Garbage. Queer started with a big, woolly hip-hop loop, and part of that reference came from listening to Public Enemy records. That's the reason we got samplers at Smart Studios. We became very enamored with Public Enemy. It's just got that super bottom end and woolly sounding. And I got some lyric ideas from Pete Dexter's book, and I just wrote them all down on this sheet of paper, like the strange is the strange, the pink is the pink. I gave Shirley this sheet with maybe like 100 lines like that on it, and just here, see if you can come up with something that would work in the context of the song.
Possibly the best song that we play here on Lithium that starts with the letter Q. That is Garbage and Queer. My name is Bean. You can touch me digitally at bean@SiriusXM.com. I want to take a moment ahead of Green Day to address my quote-unquote friend, Sluggo. You hear Sluggo here on Lithium, First Wave 2. I've known the man for decades. And as I've been trying to get a job here at SiriusXM, which really has been a dream of mine for more than 25 years, I've reached out to my friend Sluggo and I've said, hey, little help, buddy. Could you speak to somebody? Could you write a letter of recommendation? Could you mention my name? Could you put me in touch with someone? Crickets. But I persevered. Now I'm here. I haven't forgotten what you didn't do. The call is coming from inside the house. Watch your back. It's on.